Date movi vale bien non luka constipe mon ebi. Pour nous connaître pour meilleur c'est pour nous tout ça bénéfice. For only wonders you done for us all. Spreading the culture all over the world. For only good thing that you done for God, that's what it is. We thanking you. We thanking you, brother.
Pleasant morning, Dominica. Good morning, Eastern Caribbean. Welcome to another Creole Heartbeat program on the big station, United 5 FM. It's a pleasure to be in your company once again. Quite a bit of activities all over Dominica as the carnival season really hits up. And if you are not expected to be in Dominica, we're asking you to really go across to your travel agent and book your sport, book your trip, book to Dominica. That's the place we are going to be. And activities are unfolding week after week. And this weekend is another major weekend in the calendar of activities for Carnival season 2025. Tonight, the OECS pageant, tonight at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium forecourt. Also, the mass camp, the Showdown mass camp is on, definitely on tonight. They were carried to actually have their commencement last weekend due to some unforeseen circumstances. Certain things didn't fall into place as expected, didn't fall into place as expected, but they will be doing so tonight. So you could look out for the mass camp tonight. You could also look out for the OECS pageant tonight. Tomorrow, grand opening of the St. Joseph. I can't understand why we continue to still have opening after we have the major opening. But St. Joseph's Carnival opening is also carried for tomorrow, and also the quarterfinals carried for tomorrow. Where 32 Calypsonians will be vying to secure 20 spots into the semi-finals. So the 12 from the eliminations will team up with the 20 of last year's semi-finals. 32 Calypsonians will make up the lineup for tomorrow night at the Windsor Park Stadium forecourt. And among the 32, I think it's a record 8 women in the quarters this year, and 8 to include Shanice, Joy, Abia, Nashal, Tasha P, the only female monarch of Dominica, Lady S, Mika, and also Luscious. Also, 6 former monarchs, Bob J. the Observer, Daddy Chess, Tasha P. Caressa, will be trying to see if they could secure one of the 20 spots into the grand semifinals. And also to borrow the headphone party, all white. So quite a bit of activities all over Dominica. So in case you are a diverse repas, a diverse meal of kaiso, some other young activities, and also some carnival activities, warm up in St. Joseph for all the weekend. And we want to welcome the participants, the contestants of the OECS pageant carried for tonight. Several islands within the OECS are taking part in tonight's major show, including our Miss Dominica. So we want to really wish each and every participant, each and every contestant, the best for tonight. But I'm rooting for my Dominican roots. We are also live on Q95 Facebook page, and we are also sponsored by Digicel. So we are here with you until midday. We have some feminine power, female Calypsonians, and all of who are into the quarterfinals for tomorrow. Already seated is Joy. Good morning to you, Joy. How are you?
Good morning, Orix. I am fine. And good morning, Dominica. It's a beautiful Friday.
Absolutely fantastic Friday. How are you? We want to wish you Happy New Year, first of all, from Creole Habit.
Thank you so much, and many happy returns to you.
How are you? How are things been with you?
I am wonderful, actually. I'm full of joy, full of excitement. It's a new year, new life, new beginnings.
New beginnings?
Yes.
Oh, meaning musical beginnings,
Personal beginnings.
Wow.
Yes. I have a lot of new things coming up this year.
Wow. So even before we go to the kite, so tell us about that. Are we privileged?
Oh, of course. So for the past few years, I've been going through a change. It's a growth, and it's a spiritual, more mental growth that I've been going through. And For the past year, I've been documenting that, and I've been writing a book. It's an audio book, and for each chapter, I'm doing a step. It's 6 steps to healing, and for each chapter, I'm doing a song. So yes, and I'm almost done. I'm trying to release this right after Carnival. You know, when we get to that period of prayer and self-reflection,
It's
that we
Lent.
can
It's
get
called Lent
Yeah,
within the Catholic calendar.
that's it. So I want to release it then. So we get a time so we can self-reflect, focus on ourselves, build ourselves, and get that connection to source and to God once again. So it's a beautiful year for me, and I'm excited about it.
Absolutely. How far are you with the book presently? Is it completed and possibly edited?
Well, the audio is completed. I have to actually do the studio recording. And the songs, I have one more song to complete. So
Oh,
the
to
songs are
complete.
basically done. They are written, it's just recording. So I have 3 vocal recordings. The music and everything is done. I have 2 complete. It's 6 in all. And then I have 1 that I have to finish. So it's almost there.
Excellent. Apparently, quite a bit. It's a busy morning at the big station Q95 FM, and it's no a secret where the mercantile community thrives in putting their business on show and the information out there so that the listeners and viewers can participate and the consumers also can participate. So once again, that book is carried for, let's say, sometime in Lent.
Sometime in
What's
life.
the name of the book?
Breathe joy.
Breathe Joy. Will it be for sale, by the way?
Yes, it will be. Yes.
So give us some particulars if you don't mind.
Pardon? Where it will be for
Particulars,
sale?
where will it be?
For sure,
purchased?
I am going to do a website, so it will be available there. You could reach me directly. I will provide links. I'm actually working to get it on Amazon, so people can have access to it easier.
You said spiritual a while ago. Will it be a book basically with spiritual elements or varied?
It's varied. It's varied. It's a book. I think basically it documented a personal journey for me. But I think it is something that everybody in the walks of life would understand because I come from a very spiritual background. You know, my mom is a lay minister in the Catholic Church, right? So I was raised in church. So it comes from, I think, in life we can't help but be like have our decisions in our life. Basically, it's carved by what we our foundation is, and my foundation is a very strong connection to God. So obviously, it plays out into this book. How you deal with modern challenges, how you deal with questioning things, even questioning God sometimes,
I know.
and where you are and what you're supposed to be, how you're accomplishing things, how you're failing at things, and how beautiful failures look after you look at it from, like in
Very
foresight.
interesting. Very interesting. Possibly when you are ready to launch, we can possibly meet again and give it some highlight, especially at Q95 where we try to expose talent
Sure.
as much as possible. 2025, as a matter of fact, 2024 was a record year for women.
Oh yes.
I'm not sure if you're familiar. It's the first time ever 2 women making it to the top 4.
Yes.
And yourself and Shanice really separated the men from the boys and the. And speaking of Shanice, we're just going
Right
to give
on
her
time.
right on time. We're just going to give a little and the Empress appear. So we're looking good. Just make yourself comfortable. But last year you may have to share with be a beautiful Empress. So we are just getting set with our full slate of ladies feminine power. So Abia, just pull across your chair so we can make sure everything is comfortable. And let's get cozy as we get close up to each other. So Joy, yes, we were talking about a while ago. History was made last year, and you can come closer, Joy. History was made last year, the competition, first time ever in the top 4 in, let's say, our almost 60 years of Calypso competition. There was ever 2 women in the top 4. So you guys are part of history. And I would allow Shanice to catch a breath. But what was the experience like for you?
It was amazing. It was amazing. It was challenging. It was amazing. It was nerve-wracking. It's a whole different ball game when the pressure is on. But it was an honor to be part of being of that caliber of competition, and it's something that I've always looked up to as a child. So it was very exciting for me. Yes.
Yes, and I mean, you were only separated by the 10-time Kaiso Monarch, and then Trilogy, we was actually reigning last year. And I mean, you guys really made it straight up. You came from the background, from the backup vocals. You decided to enter into the big league, and then you made it to the finals last year. And then you didn't only actually made it to the finals, but you beat some of the major guys. What was the experience like in terms of knowing that you're going head to head with some of the major pillars in Calypso in Dominica?
Oh, that was a big deal.
Mm. Any frights, any
No, surprisingly,
physical, mental, sorry, mental, emotional?
Calypso is more mental than it is talent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serious? It's the first time I've heard that. More mental than talent?
It is.
Okay.
I always
Mental
tell
in
them
terms of?
you have to prepare 90% confident and prepared preparation and 5% of talent.
Okay, great.
Yes, it's good when you're talented, but talent gets you nowhere when you're in calypso competition.
I know, I know. Mental.
It's a mental
preparation.
game. It's
Because
a
of the
mental game.
competitive.
Yes, because of the
competitiveness.
competitiveness, and it's competitive, but also you are with your persons that you're competing with helps you. You know, what I mean, yeah, and they have experience, and you are there coming in not sure, but it's really good.
Mhm. It's interesting. Good morning to you, Shanice. How are you, my dear?
Good morning. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Beautiful Shanice. I had we'll get to the whole leg of the Emerald Isle experience now, but I heard the interviewer, saying beautiful Shanice from the nature isle. I said, yes, I felt good. How are you this morning? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Thank you.
I love your hairstyle. It give a
Thank you.
nice singing Sandra
I didn't
feel.
wrap that up.
How has the year been treating you so far?
So far, so good. So far, so good. I cannot complain.
Okay. What was the experience like last year into the finals, and not only into the finals, but coming right after Dice and Trilogy? Trilogy is not here this year. What are you feeling? How are you feeling? Tell us the experience first and tell us how you're feeling for this year.
The experience was really good. If it's one thing, I like the build up leading to the finals and
Yeah.
everything, the anticipation, the nervousness, everything
Wow.
about it. I enjoy it because, if it's one thing, Calypso does push me a lot outside of my comfort zone. Yeah, I like the whole experience, getting to learn from the veterans, and you cannot just do it without watching the people that were there before you.
I know.
You have to study everybody because everybody has a unique style.
Yeah.
Some might not make it to the finals as they would want to, but you still cannot not look at them because they have something that you can also learn from them too. So for me, it has been a learning experience. It was very awesome
I
for me to
know.
be among the top four. I was very excited about that. That was a winning experience for me too.
Absolutely. Totally different experience when you are with the Cicero singers.
Oh,
Six
yeah.
form Cicero
Most
singers.
definitely. Yeah.
It is more like a lonely game
You all alone up there. It's just you and that mic
uh-huh.
and your delivery, your performance, your presentation, everything.
And
Just you.
just basically having to deal with the criteria because you're now taking part in a competition now compared to just an exposition where you're singing with the Cicero and you have ladies around you, but you are now singing now with a competition with a criteria. Totally, totally different.
Totally different.
The Empress, how are you?
I am well, thank you.
By the way, congratulations. Even before we start, one of your sounds is in the top 40 in Martinique. One of your reggae songs. I think it is the song
Thank you.
Ja will be there.
Okay,
Wow.
yes, my
Nice.
most recent reggae release.
Ja will be
Ja
there.
will be
Yes.
Love that.
Oh wow, thank you very much.
Yes. It's in the top 4 for a radio station that is
Okay.
mainly Zouk.
Yes.
Mainly Zouk, mainly Creole, but then they also play some reggae and all the good Caribbean music. And I was, wow, is that the Dominica's Abia? So then I had to call the guy because nobody sent me the chats. And then, yes, it was a Dominica's Abia.
Wow, yes.
So, congratulations on that. But how are you? How are you? How are you?
Yes.
How have you been?
Oh, I am well. Thank you so much. It's Calypso season once again. Let me tell you all, we love Calypso, and I always look forward to it. I'm so sorry. After independence, my mind automatically goes to Calypso season. So the practices have been going. We've been preparing. We're a little bit tired during the day, but we're doing what we have to do.
What about, I mean, we know you sing other genres, reggae,
Yes.
dance. What about calypso that is different?
Different. The competitiveness for sure. I echo what Shani says. It challenges you to be your better self every year. Every year, you have to look at something that can improve. You have to look at the veterans who came before us. These are our foundation people that are the reason why we fell in love with Calypso in the first place. We have certain artists that we love and we follow and we want to emulate and include in our style. So definitely the competitiveness is the difference. But it's so similar to me because to me I am all able to be myself in all three genres. I'm able to bring across social issues that concern me, that I care about.
I'm sorry, for
Uh
you tried bouillon.
oh
You tried bouillon.
This morning I posted a little video
You
with that
tried
Booyah
bouillon.
song. Yes,
Yeah.
music for life.
Yes, yes.
That's one of my Booyah tunes for true. And I mean, I'm a Dominican. What do you expect?
Absolutely, I love that. I love that. I love that. But then, I talking to all three of calypso. It's a monarch, so that means it's either man or female or male. But it has been dominated by the male. Only once in the history of calypso in Dominica, a woman ever won. That's Tasha P. She's in the competition, by the way. We invited her, but unfortunately, she couldn't make it this morning. But then in a more dominated masculine field, how does it feel? Do you feel like an underdog coming into a male dominated field anyway by chance, or it's just
I don't.
you don't?
I feel
How you feel?
it's everybody's game.
It's everybody's game.
I feel like everybody's on the same level. Everybody fighting for the
I
same
love
title.
that. I love that. I love that. What about you, Abia?
Yeah, I don't know. I used to hear it's male dominated, but now coming into the competition, I feel very comfortable even among the men, and
Yeah.
and having other women there, even makes the comforts, like even it
A lot
makes it more
better.
comfortable for all of us, just being in the competition. But yeah, as of last year, I think the women really showed them, really
Yes.
showed them last year. So don't worry, don't worry.
What about you, Joy? You would have been backing
Um,
up and seeing
that-
everything from the back.
yes, and that's where I'm coming from.
Mm.
Before, the experience was much different because when people like Sandy was part of Calypso,
Yeah.
when it was male domineering, it was a different ballgame
Mm.
altogether. I mean, she had to fight tooth and leg for her to get a placement. So I think we are very privileged to come from what people like Sandy and other
Tarina.
Tarina, Tasha, have built.
Edna,
Like what?
Leandra.
Yes, we have had a few that have laid the foundation for us, and right now we are privileged for us to be walking that path already set for us, and we are just because they have accepted us as women. It is not as male domineering anymore, and people are more, and it's a new age. I think people are more open to the idea of women, becoming
be.
more monarchs, and we're making our name ourselves, and I think more importantly we are so unique in our own way. I mean,
That's it.
every woman has this unique personality on stage,
Sound
and whether if you don't have it when you start, you develop it while you are there.
yeah.
And it is so beautiful that in the 3 years I'm competing, like this year, I think you say I wear this butterfly because I feel that's how I am growing into Calypso. That I am,
love that.
yes, that I am becoming this new person and this new version of myself, and I love it. And I think this is how fortunate we are that we are in this space and we can be ourselves and thrive at this kind of level where the guys have always surpassed and led, and we can come and make a splash.
Shake them up.
And this year, like I said earlier, this year is a record year for women in the quarterfinals.
Yes.
And I've been following Calypso for several, maybe almost 4 decades, 5 decades. And it's the first time I can ever remember in Dominica's history, 8 women are in the quarterfinals. There is Shanice, Joy, Abia, you 3, Nasha, Tasha P, Lady S, Mika,
And
Luscious. 8 women, and that's a tremendous feat in the competition. 2 won last year, they are in the competition, and there are also six former monarchs in the competition. So you guys have been, really. I really want to big you up for taking the art form to a different level, and what you have done in particular last year is really give women for a solid assurance and confidence level in themselves that you can go out there, and as long as you are the best you can be, you can beat anyone, including the monarchs, because you guys beat several monarchs in the finals. So I really want to big you up for what you have done. 2025, how are things? Let's start with Joy. How are things?
I think we're going to continue to ride this wave.
You think so?
And we are going to try to get all our ladies to semis. In fact, not
All the
all our
ladies in the
ladies
semis.
to semis.
My word.
I think that's
This
it
would
for
be
me.
another record. All the
Yes,
ladies in
yes.
the semis.
Yes.
Yes.
You think so too?
I think every woman in
One.
this competition is
Yes.
capable,
Yes.
and I really looking forward to seeing every woman competing on
So
Saturday.
women rooting for women.
Yes.
To move on to the next round.
So maybe sometime later we may ask you guys what you think of, apart from the monarchy where you mix with the guys, maybe a women, I always believe you could have a women
I agree.
competition.
But they
With
used
the
to have
talent.
before. I'm not sure what happened.
I'm not. Well, it's the association that, or possibly some
But
other
it's something
private.
that has happened before.
Yes, the first. I think Jali won the
I
first.
think Jali won.
But I believe with the amount of talent that's available now in the big league and the level
show
of
can be put on.
of course, man. And not only the level of vocals, the level of songs, the quality of songs. I think a women, a queen, a calypso queen competition would really enhance the art form and bring out more women, women and
I
younger
agree.
women
Yes.
too.
I agree.
I think so. So yes, Joy, you tell us about your 2025 season so far.
Oh, my season is shaping up nicely.
Tell us about your song this year.
The ground we're walking on. I think it's a song that sends a message to us today that we should all remember that whoever, wherever, what position, placement we are in life, whatever we own, whatever we don't own, at the end of the day, we all end up in the same place.
I know.
The
Correct.
ground that we're walking on
That is
one
the best
day,
message for
it
this
will
season,
be
honestly.
our roof.
The best message for this season.
Man, I'm
It's a
shivering because
it's a reminder.
it's a reminder that one day that same ground that we're walking, each and every one of us
Every one of us
will
every one
be
of us.
our roof.
Yes.
It's a very powerful song written by
Hunter.
Derek the Hunter St. Rose.
And let me just say something here. I am so grateful for Hunter. In the 3 years I have performed and competed in Calypso, Hunter has been my writer. And when I approached him the first time, I think he just took me for a joke because I just say, Hunter, I will go and sing Calypso, if you write me a song. And he just laughed because if you think of the person I would approach, Hunter's style is so different than what I would usually sing. He would be the last person to write for me. But because Hunter has taken me out of my comfort zone so much, I love what he writes. And for some reason, when Hunter always wakes up from a dream with a song for me, and I think God knows at what point I am in my life every time, and he gives Hunter some sort of insight to write me the perfect song every year. Hunter goes into studio, he does everything, and he says, Joy, here's your gift for 2025. And I was delivered the song that I needed to be the messenger, to sing, and a message come pass through me from Hunter's lyrics through the source itself, the ground we're walking on.
You feel you can identify
Yes.
with it, and it is something you would have written for yourself.
Exactly my point.
And something that you would love to portray, and the message you'd like to give to the world. Exactly. Okay, so our DJ, our producer, we're going to hear a bit of it, and then we'll allow Joy to give us some insight into it, and then even give us a verse or two verses managed, man. We're singing tonight because tomorrow is the quarterfinal, so we're singing tonight. Let's hear a piece of the ground that you're walking on will be your roof one day. Let's go.
Be careful how you treat other people.
Some people believe that they're greater than you and I wonder why. And they getting on as though they will never die. Only you and I wonder why. Nothing here will last forever. This should serve as a reminder. All who playing holy and mighty, we tell them their fame and their money. When the master call, no ducking at all, prepare for your funeral. The ground that we walking on, one day will be a roof. The ground that we walking on, one day will be a roof. There will be no exemption, no extension when the master call. When the master call, no friends could save you, no grudge could bail you. When the master call, when the master call, when you got to go, you got to go. No doctor can say no. I said the ground that we're walking on, one day will be your roof.
Second verse, we get into the second verse. Dominica,
Be
live
careful how you treat
on
other
the big
people.
station, the joy
And we,
of Sansover.
That's
Good
it.
evening to prayer with love.
and we put a little pad for the choir right here so people can sing with us. Yes? People, three people rock.
Live, baby, I love it. Let's go.
You could be the world's richest tycoon, build skyscraper on the sun and moon, create all kinds of man-made disease, but God has the keys, and you must pay your fees. No place to run, no place to hide, and the great man don't accept bribes. You can buy and pay the whole world. In the end, you still lose your soul. You better get it right before your final flight, cause later will be your plight. I said the ground that we're walking on, one day will be your roof. Boy,
Give the music, man. Let's
the
go a
ground
cappella. All
that
a
we're
cappella.
walking on, one day will be your roof. There'll be no immunity from sinful or holy when the master call, when the master call. No special favor for bachelor or masters when the master call, when the master call. When you got to go, you got to go. No doctor can say no. I said the ground that we're walking on, one day will be your roof.
One time, go. Let's go into the third verse for the people, man. We sing it for the people today. Quarterfinals tomorrow. Dominica gets set. Let's go with the third verse, Joy. Third verse, Joy. Let's go. Bring on the music a cappella style. Third verse.
We keep glorifying the things man made, you and I wonder why. And don't forget the foundation that was laid for you and I wonder why. It's God who gave human the wisdom, so no man can hold him for ransom. So lover, all of you who think you are mightier than the Holy Ghost and the Father, better stay in your lane, cause all you've obtained in a second could be weekend. I said the ground that we're walking on, one day will be your roof. Boy, the ground that we're walking on, one day will be your roof. And no special gifts from millionaire or chief. When the master call, when the master call, no sacrifice of human blood or diversion method. When the master call, when the master call, when you got to go, you got to go. No doctor can no. I said the ground that we walking on, one day will be your road.
Man, I love it. DJ Shani, feeling the vibes. Man, this is so beautiful. By the way, Dominica, we are live with Shanice, Joy, and Empress Abia in the building. Abia, Israel in the building. And they are all into the quarterfinals for tomorrow. And we are kind of previewing them, getting to know a little more about them and their preparation. We're going up to the Shanice. Good morning, Shanice. Get the mic closer to you now. How are
Good
you
morning. Good
again?
morning. I'm
Tell us about
fine.
your song,
Okay, the name of my song is Experts.
Experts. Tell us about Experts.
Experts, written by Shelly
Okay, all right. Let's
Alfred.
get a little taste of the Experts, and then we'll delve into the whole story behind it in a while. Sheldon Shelley.
Shining again. Jam. Put on my reading glasses and I scrolling through my Facebook page. Facebook used to be about connecting, but now the experts taking center stage. I've been feeling like I'm reading Shakespeare. The books and them so long, but the grammar not so strong. Everybody wants to be advisor. They must have an opinion, and you can't tell them they're wrong. Oh, some cannot even plan a party. But advising Mama and TFC, they're experts if you then you mad if you're not strong. Like all the experts, they need to fight for on. Iran. Experts in politics, experts in economics, experts in every topic. Experts in festivals, experts in carnival.
And producer Lodong. Let's go. Shanice.
Always know the solution to every problem. They always know about things that don't concern them. They always know somebody give them the wrong name. We should call them Noah or Noisha or even Noel. Because they always know.
Man, let's go to the second
They
verse,
always
Shanice.
know.
You're toujours connect, monsieur, mesdames. Noah, Noel. Second verse, Shanice, let's go. Second verse, let's get it together. Acapella, we're going acapella.
Once the topic hot and it trending, they pick her up. Their favorite is politics. They know on all who we depending. And they know exactly what to fix. Don't even mention the prime minister. They will write a book on how Mr. is a crook. They don't even live in Dominica. But you can sense the rage as that type we need a change. Oh, some cannot even lead a family. But advising how to lead a country, their expertise will send you mad if you're not strong. Like how the experts make Delbert Paris run. He run. Experts in politics, experts in economics, experts in every topic, experts in political science, experts in law, experts in every subject. They always know the solution to every problem. They always know about things that don't concern them. They always know somebody give them the wrong name. We should call them Noah or Noisha or even Noel. Cause they always know.
We must go with the first verse. We have to give them the first verse. Acapella style. We, ladies and gentlemen, singing Sandra of Dominica. Shanice. Let's go. First verse.
Don't even talk about carnival season, Mas Dominic. Experts in their element. Count on them to be the voice of reason. Critiquing with confidence. They know all about the booyah. Who's the better band? Triple K or Signal Band? Every post they make will lead to drama. You will surely know when they hit your calypso. Oh, some cannot even sing a damn key. But they sure who win in the monarchy. They'll finish judge the show before it done. See how the experts making trilogy run. He run. Experts in politics, experts in economics, experts in every topic. Experts in bouillon, experts in calypso, experts in any subject. They always know the solution to every problem. They always know about things that don't concern them. They always know somebody give them the wrong name. We should call them Noah or Noisha or even Noel. Cause they always know.
And this one was written by Shelley Sheldon. What is the relationship between you guys? You seem to have really hit a note. I also understood Mikkel is also working with you also.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are my writers.
Mhm.
Sheldon is a longtime friend of mine.
Oh,
And that is somebody I can trust to give me something that suits me.
yeah.
It suits my personality, it suits what suits the things that I believe in, and I just think we work well together in terms of me singing calypso. I mean, he being in the competition would be nice too. But as a writer, he's very talented. He's intelligent, and he just I don't know. He's amazing.
I know. We'll open the lines in a while. As a matter of fact, right after we feature Abia, we'll open the lines for comments from the public. But also, very importantly, Shanice, you made it second runner-up. I think so. Second runner-up. It was third. Went third after Dice and
Thriller.
you think this one can bring us straight back there?
Of course. There's no question.
Confidence. No question of this. No question of this.
Of course.
How
That's
are
the
preparations for tomorrow going?
Everything's going well, just mentally preparing. I like
Yes.
Joy say,
Once again,
it's
mental.
the
It's the mental.
mental preparations that's important, and everything else will flow after that.
I love that. Okay, we're coming to the Empress Abia. Beautiful lady, how are you, my dear? How are you? I have a little thing. Before, let me read it before. The daughter of Jerusalem.
Yes, yes, yes.
Tell us
yes.
about that. What's the meaning of that? The daughter of Jerusalem.
I claim it, man, because I have accepted our history of royalty, of high priests, DNA in all of us. So I have accepted that we are descendants of Father Abraham, Isaac, Moses, David. These were leaders and kings. So I have accepted that we are descendants of those forefathers. Yes.
Academically, again, I must. We always have new listeners at any point in time. By the way, we are live on the big station Q95 FM. Empress Abia, Shanice, Joy. They are in the quarterfinals for tomorrow. Two of them made it to the grand finals last year, and as a matter of fact, came out third and fourth next to Dice and Trilogy, and they're looking to repeat that without Trilogy. You never know. The three might make it. Maybe Krong, maybe you never know.
You never know with everything.
Because they
Never
call it
know.
for everything. They call it for all 8 into the semis. But Empress, your song, you academically again, you have a degree in.
Yes, social work
Social
from Cave Hill, UE campus. So it's what I was studying there. We studied our transatlantic slave trade,
Yeah.
becoming depressed and
Yes.
just, PTSD, for lack of a better word, about the transatlantic slave trade. So I was just intrigued and curious to look even backwards before that. And that's when I discovered our connection to the nation of Israel. And that's what I say. I have accepted this is where our bloodline comes from. So I call myself the daughter of Jerusalem.
And in your music, you used to bring out a positive message
Of identity.
with
Yes.
identity and with some level of spirituality and consciousness also.
Yes. And it shows a lot. It shows a lot in the writings that I do, the reggae music. It shows a lot of the writings of my husband as well, as he assists me with the calypso and the kadas tunes. For sure, we are like-minded, and that's how it works so well that when it comes to the calypso season, he really does write songs that I want to sing.
Sing, yeah.
If I really had to write the calypso song, I will definitely write that. I wish I had that gift, and he has been blessed with that gift for sure. So he's been my writer for the past 5 years.
Shan,
indeed,
whenever you're
so.
getting married, marry somebody that like to play the music you love. Tell us about 2025, Abia.
So the 2025 tune is called "Set My People Free."
Yeah.
It's a bit up tempo than
Yeah.
the usual Abia.
Mhm.
With purpose though, with purpose, because you reach to a point where you really like. I really feel like I need to set myself free, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way in different certain life struggles and circumstances and dreams and goals that we want to achieve in life. When you look at your life and you look at even others, your neighbors, your community, your nation, you're wondering, hmm, um cost of living is so high. There are certain goals that you feel it's such a struggle to succeed, in certain nations. Even in Dominica, I sure we have our little restraints in life where we're like, boy, I wish Dominica used to be, I wish in Dominica we would, so it came from that heart. That song "Set My People Free" came from that mindset, and of course going back to our forefather Moses, who set his people free from the land of Egypt.
Do you think we need to be free now, Monica?
Mindset, yes. Our
You
mindset.
think we're still mentally
Look,
enslaved?
I think that we are at that point where we are very open to and aware. We are very aware right now in this time of the ills that have been done to us, aware of our greatness and even excellence, and how we can now counteract that and use our gifts, our talents, um, whatever gift we have been given to counteract those states of lack that we have been through for so many years.
Man, Shan, these ladies are so brilliant. I love hearing brilliance. I just wish you could actually mentor some of our ladies, in life, especially those who have strayed and have gone through the, let's say, the transition of adolescence and are now exposing themselves to the ills and succumbing to quite a bit of the ills. Let's take in some of, I call her Empress, but it's Abia Israel live on the big station. Let's go.
Looking through a broken glass, staring at my future. I'm wondering what this life will bring. Political bias and ideology have become a hindrance to nation building. We need solutions to benefit the nation. No partiality, we are one family. Reach above for the labor, all this passion. I know we are Dominicans. I am a child of a warrior, a calling abroad, defending Dominica. I am a child of survivor, Bella and Jacob, fighting for freedom. Many ask, what's my vision for this country?
I want to set my people free. We can do that chant. Set my people free. Set my people free. Set my people free. Set my people free. There we go. Set my people free. Set my people free. One more time. Set my people free. Set my people free. People of the nature isle, listen and hear me well. Only time will tell if here is really hell. System la bloqué, beat a mache. On the little salary, no transport for my family. We need change. Look Tiani on the front line. Hoping soon he'll walk in daddy's shoes. The solution may well be revolution. So when you're ready, call on me. I am child of a warrior from Wesley, defending my property. I am child of survivors, a truck driver fighting for employment. Many ask, what's my mission in this country? I want to set my people free. There we go. Set my people free. Yes. Set my people free. Hey. Set my people free. And when you sing it, you have to answer in the air. Set my people free. Hey. Set my people free. Hey. Set my people free. Verse 3. Hand in hand together now, let us build this country. A better Dominica, a better future. With agriculture, we can nurture the economy. Raise up the GDP, more jobs for you and me. Soil and water, our primary commodity. Farming should be the gold plant. Let's feed the world. I fight in a battle in my boots and my cutlass for the youths. For tomorrow, I am child of a warrior, a farmer not feeding Dominica. I am child of survivors, walking the land, planting my destiny. Many ask, what's my mission in this country? I come in to set my people free. Everybody, set my people coming.
Set my people
Coming,
free.
coming.
Set my people
Coming,
free.
coming.
Set
On
my
the
people
airways,
free.
you sing. Set
Set
my
my
people
people
coming,
free.
coming.
Set my
Wherever you
people
are in
free.
Dominica.
Set my people free.
Set my people free.
Welcome. By the way, we are now opening the lines in case to engage our listeners, but I have a few messages from some real prominent people. Delia Coffey, and she has been an advocate for women. And she say kudos to the ladies, sisterly love, and she loves that. Also, Shelly, bigging up everyone in the building, and a very important guy who has been in music for lots and lots of years. Norman Shillingford is saying powerful lyrics and melodies plus tempo, great clarity, great vocals. Let's take it our first call for the feminine the powerful ladies in the building. Let's go. Good morning to you.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're all sounding good. I know Joy, Granny ears glued to that. And that radio, listen to her granddaughter there.
Honey, I
Go,
love
my
you.
girls. Go. Empress, we go set the people. Set the people.
Yes, sir.
Have a blessed morning. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much,
Alright,
caller.
take care.
More calls for the powerful ladies on the big station Q95 FM. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Free Spectacular Women Power. Good positive calypso. Good three queens. And I want to wish you the best, man. Positive vibes. I'm enjoying it. Every minute of it. Congratulations. I love the song. Really good. Lyrics, good vocal quality. And indeed, you're going to go places. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Say nomla. All those calypsonians that have all the very watch out. Let's go more calls for the ladies. Good morning to you, Creole Heartbeat.
Nobody.
Good morning, my dear. I waited for that call. Good morning, and how are you?
All right, Wadix.
Yes.
Great voices. I love them. And Wadix, I would be surprised if they all go to this Great songs, Wadix.
Yes.
Great song. And as you said, as you were talking, Wadix, in the program, you talk about first woman, Calypsonian, was Tasha. But every time I talk
Monarch,
I
first
always
woman,
want to
Monarch.
remember Sandy missed it, Wadix.
She was it.
Yes.
that night I really felt that possibly it was going to a woman, but then Hunter and the judges. Yes.
She should have been crowned. I mean, it passed.
Yes.
It passed, but I can never forget that when she came. Why did you remember that, right?
I remember that night.
my
I believe
God.
I believe something went on for Hunter when he had to go back and sing. He
Lord,
came in like a demon that second time. He came in with a kind of vintage fire. That second, because I think if he had just if he was allowed to sing this song the first time, I think Sandy would have won. But then when the sound system went off and then Hunter came back, something went inside of Hunter and he brought everything. And he actually impressed the judges. So once again, ladies, I mean, you're hearing it live, and more calls for the ladies, the powerful ladies on the big station. Good morning to you, Creole Heartbeat. Hello, good morning.
Good
Good morning, Emil, Pab and Sarah. What are you? This is, by the way, an added Calypso fan. He has been given quite a bit of his resources to the Calypso art form. This year, as a matter of fact, we are raising funds to give Mass Camp some funds and also Stardom some funds and to really big up the 10-time Calypso Monarch. And we'll be doing that on the Friday before the finals. So he has been doing tremendous. He did quite a bit of giving away several prizes to lots of Calypsonians in the past. Emil Paben, tell the ladies what you feel from what you have been hearing. Well, I'm Saki with your phone. No, now come sitting in your chat, man. What's wrong with your phone?
Good morning.
Right, I'm hearing you better now.
She know herself. Joy.
Good morning.
Good morning, my girl Joy, man. Hey, man, you guys are kicking, man. And I think I don't follow Abia good. Abia don't say nothing much in this song. But, you know, they don't say no heavy, big coffee, you know, little jabs, man. Little jabs, man. I like that.
No problem.
to quay on people's stomach. You know, I love that, man. Yeah, man. And Shannon, I think you really you have a really nice song, and I would like to encourage you and support you 100%. But my girl, Joy, I glad that message come out there. Let there's big people that think that there's so much in this world. They're fighting for being out there. They're the best in the world. Their roof, if I let them fight for their roof still. Okay. Joy, as I told you in WhatsApp, we're gonna kick some ass this year. All right.
Oh yes, we're gonna do it this year.
All right.
Thanks for all the
guys,
support.
All the best for tomorrow night.
Thank
you very
Thank
much,
you.
caller. Shanice, okay, thank you very much, caller. Shanice, you took part in the Queen of Queens competition, and we really want to congratulate you representing Dominica. That's in Montserrat. Tell us about the experience. How were you chosen? Who assisted you?
Okay. The experience, it was really good. I mean, getting to meet so many talented women, like the women are really underrated there. And to get to meet so many talented, when I tell you talented, like everybody who participated in that competition could sing, you know, they could sing, they could perform, everybody was just on their A game, man. Tough competition, you know. My experience with the band wasn't the best.
Okay.
You know, because they didn't get my music right. But you know,
you travel alone, right?
Yes,
without
did.
any musical director, anything like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you traveled alone, okay.
I did.
It was a Queen of Queens Calypso competition. So there was several
2-round competition. You know, so it's like our finals. You know, you do your first round and second round.
What were the songs that you presented?
I did Sister to Sister and #Concerned.
Okay, and who were the other countries participating?
We had 2 from Trinidad, 2 from Montserrat. We had Barbados, Grenada, and St. Kitts, and Antigua. Yes.
And how you fared out?
I didn't place.
That's okay. That's okay.
The experience itself, it was good. The show itself was good. You know, Trinidad won and Trinidad came second.
Wow.
First
and second.
Then St. Kitts.
Who are the names of any names?
Karine Ashe.
Oh yeah, Karine Ashe. Yeah,
she placed first.
I think she's a former
Lyons.
I think she. That is 2 veterans in terms of Caribbean music.
Yeah. So Terry won her 3rd crown.
Yes, I think she's also. I think she won. She won a monarch in Trinidad
yes,
already. So that's a level. I think almost the same year. I think Tasha won. She won the monarchy in Trinidad.
Yes.
You know, so that's a veteran.
Barbados is also a 3-time Queen of Queens monarch.
So the lady who won is a 3-time monarch of the competition.
Terry, yes.
Terry, right?
Barbados
and
is
then
also
the Barbados
a 3-time.
Also a 3-time. Wow. So you were going against
a 2-time.
Yeah.
I think St. Kitts is a monarch in her. Because St. Kitts came the day before because their carnival was also that weekend.
Yeah.
And she won their Calypso competition.
In December.
Yeah.
Okay, but in terms of moving forward, you now know what it takes like, what it feels like
Mhm.
Do you think that's why I was kind of asking you all earlier if you think we should have a Queen
I
Calypso
think so.
for something like this? So the
Yes.
whoever would have won that our competition would be the automatic
Automatic
choice.
representation.
Knowing that it is, I think Tasha took part in this particular show some years ago.
She did, yes.
She did. Because I feel now we have the kind of quality of women singing. I believe we should expose them more.
Mhm.
But you believe something like that would do good for Dominica?
Of course, yes, I
Mhm.
think so. I think so.
So what is the hold up why we can't have a competition like that, Joy?
Well, we'll have to ask the association.
The association observer. I'll ask them for you. Observer Narin, the women want to have their own show. Okay, the women want to have their own show. And I believe it can be a good one in the calendar of activities, the Calypso Queen Show, because we now have the OECS Queen Show. We have the Miss Dominica, and then we can have a Calypso Queen Show. Possibly, on the week of it could be a major activity with the kind of quality of ladies. You have 8 women in the quarterfinals, and the way they are sounding, who knows what may happen in the semis and in the finals if everything go in their favor. So preparation practices, you all have management teams, right? Let's go with Abby first this time.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Tell us about the importance of I know your husband is your manager at the same time,
Definitely.
but then is it the two of you working or you have other people assisting?
Moral support is definitely there. Let me just mention that my husband, by the way, Hilary Obadiah Alfred, is cousin to Sheldon Alfred.
So the music,
So the music in the family is strong.
he does the arranging of your songs.
Yes, the composing, and big up my boy Natty Bill, who based on this song, who did the bass, on this song. My husband would fill up the bottle and make an instrument out of it, water in a
Yes.
bottle and make instrument, and he did that for this very song. So
Wow.
do you hear? It's
Yeah.
literally a bottle filled with water. So my husband composes the entire thing, and he definitely is the first to really critique my performances. We often listen back, and I do this all the time. I think a lot. I'll often listen back and what needs to be improved and so on. Stage performance, what needs to be improved. Thank you to Joy for filming the last Saddam show for me. So I have something to go by. And that has been it. I do have a moral support team. I have people who message me every year, every calypso, and give feedback. So, and my sister, I have my 2 sisters actually, they're backing me all the time, looking for the dress I'm wearing. Is it too long? Make sure you don't trip on that stage, girl. So,
I love that. So,
so
full
there's a
team
moral support team there,
yes.
definitely. Who
How
are
important is
always
that? How
present.
important is that? I mean, in a
My goodness.
competition like this.
Look, that make you feel like you can do whatever. Like it's so good to have faith first, to be a person who's faith based and have that spirituality connection and that confidence in the spirit. And it's so much, it's even super if you have that actual family and friends backing you there and encouraging you and being honest with you. You understand? You need people to really be honest and not just because it's you there saying, "Oh, that's a nice song, Abby. I like it." No. You need to.
But
work
why,
on
why
this
just
and you
saying
need to
that?
work on
I've tried to be very honest, and lots of Calypsonians they can't handle the honesty
this.
because they're like Calypsonians talking about politicians are thin skin, but working with Calypsonians are
saying that?
extremely thin. Well, maybe the men, but they're extremely thin skinned because they are in denial. They are in denial that whatever material they feel they have, they feel they have always been hard pressed. But then I like telling them what I feel, and because I don't only listen to Dominica Calypso.
Yeah.
When I hear certain sounds, I think of certain topics that was sung before. In particular, when I heard the song that came to my mind was "The Slave" by Sparrow. And I sort of not compare them, but then that's the song that came to my mind, and I felt okay. Then I figure knowing the slave, because I think the slave he competed with that particular song. That's the mighty Sparrow, the king, the ultimate champion of calypso. So that's when I listen to certain songs, especially certain topics, it draw me back to even look apart from our library to regional library. so I can figure, on what level we are and the composition. Because sometimes I think we fail to understand it's a total song. It's lyrical content and melody. I think we have been focusing so much on lyrics that lots of times our melody loses. And I'm a hard critic on melody. I love melody. Jack and Jill went up the hill. I just love melody. Once you have melody, I'm a music man. That's why I like Creole music. Melody. We have more callers, but Chinese should tell us about your management. Let's take in the callers. The lines are open. Good morning to you, Creole Heartbeats. For the powerful ladies in our building, good morning to you.
Morning, Alex, cousin.
Sarabet cause.
I just came in there. I was in the basement doing some laundry.
So you didn't get a
I
chance to
don't know
hear
what
the
you're
ladies?
talking about, but once I hear Calypso, there is something that is happening because of all the Calypsos we play on Saturdays. That is where I choose. I know I am not playing music. Not playing music. I'm playing a lot of music at my home. But that is how I get familiar with the song. And especially, I just say, yes, that one is a good one. And at the same time, I'm hearing you saying, but I love that song. Once you know a little music, you can choose on this song.
Okay, thank you very much, and thank you very much for the support of the ladies. Shanice, management team, how important? Do you have a management team?
I would say yes. Yeah.
In terms of Shelly, Mikkel,
being a very big guidance in my life,
in your life
terms
in
of
general.
music, yes. And
the Cicero sisters.
the support is, if it's one thing, support is very important.
Yeah,
You cannot do any of this alone.
I know.
You need people to have your back, your front, your side, everywhere. And I'm grateful for the people that are in my life, the people that will nudge me every time. Shanice, you have this, you got this. I have a few of them, and I am very, very grateful. I won't call names because when you forget somebody name,
Do you get support from your from Do It Center, your employer?
Yes, I do, and I'm grateful for that as well. It's always good to
That's
have
Miss Esprit, the manager,
general manager. It's always good to have your employer,
yes,
behind you, supporting
Otherwise,
you.
you will not be able to come to this interview today.
Very, very much so. Yeah, if it's one thing, once I give them the go ahead that I'm officially registered for the season, they know
practices.
There are practices in between radio interviews there by there, and I just have to inform them, and we're good to go. So it's always good for your employer to be very supportive, and I'm grateful for Do It Center and Mrs. Spree.
Absolutely. What about you, Joy? I used to know you as a banker. Those days you are solo, you do your own business those days?
Yeah.
Come closer to the mic, man. All of a sudden you're afraid to get closer.
Yes, those days I'm self-employed.
Okay.
I'm an entrepreneur. So I do post services and I also do diaspora services. So everybody who's outside who wants to get stuff done in Dominica and you just need somebody to get legal and different services done, real estate, then I accommodate that. So yes, I ask myself permission to go out and do things like this. Yeah. So I have a team and I just want you to I don't want to take too long, but it's very important that we have that team. And as I told you all, it's a mind game. I'll tell you all what happened to me last year. And it was a rude awakening for me. I got to finals, excited because, it was all fun for me. And I got there and then I realized, you have this performance to put on. And I have a team, but it's my family team. We take care of beautiful things like outfits and nice things. We go on stage, we have a ball. And then we realize this is getting real. And everybody I approached, like performance-wise, they worked with somebody else. Mm-hmm. And those are the persons that I knew who were in the art form. And I'm like, okay, where am I going to get talent outside of this space? And I asked certain people and they just never showed up. Or they gave me their word and last minute, everybody bailed out. So on Friday before the competition, I had no show. So I called my team and my team was Mrs. Weeks. Christopher told me call Mrs. Weeks, Dangles. And I called Mrs. Weeks and I said, you need to make a miracle happen for me, please, because I'm lost. And then she called Auntie Cleo. And Auntie Cleo got my team, which are my family members at my home. My sister, Brittany, Tasha, Sister, those are my daughters, by the way. Miriam, who is my seamstress, became my dancer on stage. Thank you so much, Miri. She pinned on the clothes, made the clothes, and came on stage to dance and pin it on, which was amazing because it was last minute. Daphne, I don't know how to say thank you to Daphne Hiller. She's my manager who doesn't want me to tell anybody she's my manager because she doesn't feel like she's up to it, but she's been doing the job. There's Candy, which is my other sister. And I don't have all the names. And Mika, Mika, who is also a Calypsonian with us. Mika, I went to on Friday and said, Mika, I need somebody to come up to help me with a performance. And Mika was on stage right and willing, being Miss Calypso, amazing, tremendous talent. And this year, I am supporting her 100% because she came through for me, and I am there for Mika right there with my team. And it's very important. And that's why I am so thankful for my team. Scrunter came to my house at 11 in the night and stayed there all night. I was more tired because he done so much. I don't know half the whole man I don't have it, but I'm working there to try to whip me into shape. But these people came through last minute for me, and you have no idea. When I went, that's why I told you. Apart from Hunter,
Apart from writing, does Hunter
Yes,
take
yes.
part in the performance
Hunter does.
aspect?
Hunter, Cornell, when it came to doing stuff for like presentation wise to do like my recordings, Cornell got that done. I had this guy, oh my God, I can't remember his name. I'm feeling so embarrassed. But he works at the Central Credit Union, you know, this nice voice. He talks on radio all the time. He came to do that for me last minute also. Cornell recorded it as a studio. But all this came together on the last day. And that's why it's so important to have a team, because I will tell you, in all this chaos and stress, birthed a beautiful performance. And you know how I felt on Saturday? I felt like, yo, all you made me so comfortable getting this done at this point. Like, all I have to do now is just make it work, because it's like they put their 100% and I just have to not let down my team. You understand? And just living up to their expectation, because they expected so much out of me. I was like, wow, like I just have to go there and just be amazing. And that was just it. So I think we have to say thank you to our team. And I'm encouraging everybody who is in the art form, find your people. You know, it doesn't have to be plenty, but find 3-4 people that support you, and they have to be behind you 100%. Oh, and my family members, Bonje, Auntie Jenny, Lynn, and Auntie Kono. I cannot call everybody name only, but Newton family, Stout family, all
San Sauvé, Petit Soufrière,
Saint-Sauveur,
Tranto di Pamopo. I mean, in terms of recording, getting your sounds recorded, any challenges there?
Well, we have our studio set up in our living room.
Wow.
So the space in itself, the open space in itself is a challenge. And of course, cost of equipment is a challenge. I mean, we have been doing this on our own pocket for years, and I'm sure our ladies can attest to that. Like, I mean, your daytime job is really what we depend on to support the music at the moment, and hoping that in turn that this talent really feeds us and nourishes us well.
Amen.
So these are the challenges that we face.
What about you, Shanice, in terms of getting your recording out? And it can be so expensive if you want a quality recording. How has that been for you?
So far, I cannot complain in that regard. You know, the people that I work with, again, they are supportive, and I think they understand how this season goes in general. So, you know,
well, Shelly, Mikel, they understand recording.
They do. They really do. You know, so for Shelly songs, I record with Donnell, which is Signal's keyboardist.
Yeah, genius.
Yes. And for Mikel's songs, I record with Cornell.
Perfect. What about you, Joy?
Actually, that's great. Fortunate for me, Hunter does everything record when it comes to production. So he goes to Cornell.
Big up the King Hunter.
Yes. So he does everything. I mean, the studios work with us. I don't know what arrangement you all have, but we can actually pre-record and then cover costs after the competition.
Yes.
So which is good for us, that maybe what we pray that we make it as far as we can and we earn as much so that we can cover the cost of those recordings, because it is a huge cost there.
As we go, girl, because we are winding up and make space for the news major. 1 line, 1 chorus. Let's go. I'll be here first.
Set my people free. Come to see us.
No, one verse, 1 chorus.
Oh my goodness.
We always have people tuning up, man. My family never hear you or never heard the song. Let's go.
Looking through a broken glass, staring at my future, I'm wondering what this life will bring. Political bias and ideology have become a hindrance to nation building. We need solutions to benefit the nation. No partiality. We are one family, rich or poor, put or labor, all this all for sure. I know we are Dominicans. I am child of a warrior, a Kalinago defending Dominica. I am child of survivors, Bala and Jacko fighting for freedom. Many ask, what's my vision for this country? I come in to set my people free.
Set my people free.
Hey,
Set my people free.
yes. Set my people
That is
free.
Brooklyn Pat. That's Brooklyn Pat. Let's go, Shanice. Any verse and chorus of your song, and choose anyone. Any verse and chorus of your.
Put on my reading glasses and I scrolling through my Facebook page. Facebook used to be about connecting, but now the experts taking center stage. Have me feeling like I reading Shakespeare. The post and them so long, but the grammar not so strong. Everybody want to be advisor. They must have an opinion, and you can't tell them they're wrong. Oh, some cannot even plan a party. But advising Mava and DFC, their expertise will send you mad if you're not strong. Like all the experts make Mr. Piper run. He run. Experts in politics, experts in economics, experts in every topic. Experts in festivals, experts in carnival, experts in every subject. They always know the solution to every problem. They always know about things that don't concern them. They always know somebody give them the wrong name. We should call them Noah or Noisha or even Noel.
Why?
Because they always know.
Let's go, Joy, quickly.
Some people think that they're greater than you and I wonder why. I'm getting on like they will never die, only you and I wonder why. Some they life to mama. What dicks?
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go. Let's go.
We know it.
What dicks? Mama, don't let that happen tomorrow. Eh?
It won't.
We know life won't last forever. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Wadix, let us do another verse. You can be the richest tycoon, build skyscraper on the sun and moon, create all kinds of man-made disease, but God have the keys, and you must pay your fees. No place to run, no place to hide. But the great man don't accept bribes. You could buy and trade the whole world. In the end, you still lose your soul. You better get it right before your final flight, cause later will be your plight. I say the ground that we walking on, one day will be your roof. Whoa. The ground that we walking on, one day will be your roof. There will be no exemption, no extension when the master call. No friend could save you, no judge could bail you when the master call. When you got to go, you got to go. No doctor can say no. I said the ground that you're walking on, one day will be your roof.
Thank you, ladies. Wish you all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.
And I'll be rooting for the ladies tomorrow. Ladies, women power in case of tomorrow, the grand quarterfinals tomorrow. And this was another Creole Heartbeat program. The News Major comes up next on the big station Q95 FM.
Appreciate ça, yo, café, yo,